Welcome to the Royal Albert Hall. As you can see, crowds have gathered for this, the 10th anniversary of the Classical Brit Awards 2009. Now, in its 10th year, this sparkling event has become the jewel in the classical music crown, with many of the world's most prolific artists and musicians all performing under this spectacular roof.
I am beyond excited about tonight because there's a lot of my childhood heroes who are performing, but the opportunity to stand on the same stage and present them with awards, Jose Carreras, Plácido Domingo, it's just incredible. And then you've got Farrell Smith there, who's 13 years old and up and coming, and you just think the talent on this stage is just incredible.
It's an amazing feeling. The atmosphere here is really electric, and to be nominated in such a prestigious category for me is just such a major honour. So I'm on a high already, and I haven't even, the evening hasn't really started.
I'm really looking forward to the performances tonight, and this year I'm not performing, so I can just sit back and relax.
This is set to be an extra special night that will see Plácido Domingo performing on stage, and also Jose Carreras, who will this evening be presented with the coveted Lifetime Achievement Award.
I feel very, very proud and happy for him. Very well deserved. He has done a lot for the public in Britain, and most especially in Covent Garden for the operatic public. And he deserves it completely.
Well, it's a wonderful gift. I mean, it's fantastic for an artist that professional life is recognized, and I have received because of that such a prestigious award. I mean, I feel like in Spain we say like a boy with new shoes, So I feel very, very pleased and very honored.
With bands like Blake, G4 and Il Divo, classical music is becoming much more accessible to a broader audience.
I think it's really important. I think sometimes people can find classical music, there's a snobbery to it, it can be a bit elitist, and I think it's just about making it accessible, which is, what a lot of us are trying to do. I know that comes under criticism, sometimes, but I think if somebody wants to buy, say, one of my albums or Il Divo, Andrea Bocelli, and then feels that they can then go and buy a more classical album, then that's great for everyone.
Classical music has had to change in order to appeal to the wider opportunity. If we don't do it, then eventually, I think the whole industry would have moved anyway.
I think we should never put down TV and commercial art, that, it can send it out to the masses. And if we can film more dance and more opera, I think it only can be beneficial, So.
I think it's an exciting time for listeners, not just on radio, but online. Internet has opened up a whole new world for people across the globe. We've become a global village in that regard, and we're able to share this music and this love of music with everyone.
For the first time at the Classical Brits, 2 grand pianos will take centre stage as the celebrated jazz musician Herbie Hancock joins forces with Chinese sensation Lang Lang in what should be a remarkable collaboration.
I love Herbie Hancock, right? I'm a big fan of his. I really wish I wanted to see him play with Lang Lang the other day, but I didn't get a chance. But I think all of them tonight will be terrific. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
Somebody had the foolish idea to combine me with this amazing young pianist, Lang Lang. And I thought, they must be insane. But it was for the Grammy Awards last year. And I was delighted to do it, but I was frightened to death because I had already heard him play.
Herbie is my favorite musician, period. And to have worked with him is such a dream come true experience. He's really such an inspirational musician, and I learned so much through the performance. And actually I learned a few tricks, so tonight I will try. Oh, you did? A few tricks.
Classical Brits is celebrating its 10th birthday in style this year, with much anticipated performances from the world's biggest selling female classical artist, Katherine Jenkins, teenage soprano sensation Farrell Smith, and legendary tenors Jose Carreras and Plácido Domingo.
I'm really looking forward to Jose Carreras performing. I've never seen him perform live, and he was one of my early influences along with Domingo and Pavarotti, and to hear him live in the Royal Albert Hall on the 10th anniversary of the Classical Brits is just going to hopefully be the most incredible experience, and I'm sure it will live up to all of my expectations.
Tonight's lineup is going to be amazing. We've seen them arrive, but the question on everyone's lips is who's going to be walking home with one of these?
I know, it feels unbelievable. It's just the most amazing feeling because,
I didn't really know what was going to happen, and I knew that. And in fact, if I win, oh no, I'm going to have to speak. What am I going to say? And I really wanted to thank all the team that have made this possible. And you know, you always think you're going to forget someone, but it does just feel unbelievable.
To cap it all, the reception we've had tonight was just phenomenal, and it says so much about how the public support us, and that means a great deal to us.
So the Classical Brit Awards are drawing to a close. It's been a night of amazing, breathtaking performances. Royal Scots Dragoon Guards won Album of the Year, and Jose Carreras has picked up a Lifetime Achievement Award. What can be better? Goodbye from the Royal Albert Hall.